Good afternoon for outside this side for Equinox Story House. Now time for we for now story house waiting that it happen. Inside we strong number them for this afternoon with small image we'll get. We go take una go for side for Tico out with some big canoes we catch fire for them. Now this afternoon when that one pass, we go talk that chapter this afternoon. No man never sabi the real cause for fire we enter for that canoe for inside the Tico Waf. Now so too we go take una, we go for that side where they call them say Grand Hangar. Now for inside Douala form, where it is so people there for Grand Hangar. They make mash after where they hear say they go come chakara them small time for Sika saying Gomnam, he want put better house than for that side. Sabi say the palava for mash for Grand Gatu, he provoke Ndongame way be passed for a council and we go here wait we may yourself be get for talk on top this palava for Waka where it is so population for Grand Gam, they make them inside Douala for it be dinner for a Wednesday. Day. Tori for this afternoon, we go take una, we go for that side so for Bamenda. We sabi say Prime Minister, Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute, he very first welcome, he dinner for inside Bamenda. As they so since when they make him Prime Minister, he did make it first worker for Bamenda today. And according to Congo Sawe enter with EM, Oga Prime Minister, he go meet up with the people them, whether non-government people, chief them, church people them for Shidon for talk on top this palava way they happen for Norwest and West. Sabi say today self he go make exactly 1 year we council for Tuba sites he never open. Work people themselves they know the name. We go show now all the one then so plus newspaper them we day for week before this afternoon we get Eden, Scoop and even the post weekend case 2 for loss a day for week before. Big part up for this afternoon, editor we say, no person in no fit find palava, a pass water or even breeze. I say no person in no fit find palava, a pass water or breeze. Sabi say breeze, it dey comot your do for house anyhow. Now so to water, it dey enter for inside your house anyhow. Now Amowe Olivier for that side, so for Babesi, Ndop, Norwest, now he send me big part up for this afternoon. I dey turn back small time. Very big afternoon, country people them. Plenty glad for say we don't jam again for we for Naktori as we country they happen. Chapter for this afternoon, we go start now for place where they call them say Tico. Inside Tico Waf this afternoon. Now with the amateur image, we go talk this chapter so for this afternoon. Now some BB canoe where it turn up for inside Tico Waf con the people them where it catch fire. No man, he never fit for talk the real reason where this fire he catch inside that canoe con the people them. Now so all people then say for Waf, for Tico, they only turn up, they see as we fire, he don't they come out for inside that canoe. So for side where they call them say Tico, this arrangement as well they talk, it happen now this afternoon as well talk. Now with the amateur image will enter for this side. Person says we send with this small image, it be the waka, as well be the go corner the canoe where he catch fire for that side so for Tico. Now this afternoon where this one so he pass. No man, he never feel for talk the reading where to really pass for the fire where he catch for some BB canoe where he turn up for side so for Tico Waf. As well don't talk, we go also continue for follow up this story for that side so for Tico Waf where it happen this afternoon for side for Tico. So for Tori for this afternoon, we join on now, so we take una go for some market in a Kombe market. Now before you want reach for Pendamboko then for under a Mongo division, as well Sabi. Kombe market for Sika Rainway 42 for that side. Their own small market where they manage rain it carry all zinc it roy. Now the small market the same rain it chappier all thing for that side way it turn up like a zinc. Just for Sikadi Palava say waiting rain for that side. Kombe market now for Pendamboko for people there they sabi Pendamboko fine. Now for the way rain says it Chakara market so take time no day at all. all zinc for the small market where they don't put them. Sabi say this place where they call them say Kombe, Ijodena for Johnson, for go for Pendamboko. People there they sabi Pendamboko. Now for this way they so far for Sika Trump breeze where it pass, all the zinc them for that side come out. I be don't talk for now for big part talk say they so you no fit ever find palava pass breeze. Breeze it don't pass for him. A chakara or zinc. So the bine people there, they do that bine just now. They get for check sense again. See as well they go find pieces in them. Put them on top their small bine place where they make bine for that side. So for inside Kombe. Kombe as well I don't talk. Na Johnson for enter for Pendamboko. Sabi say Pendamboko. Even as well the share boundary with the Moyoka. Sabi say Pendamboko. Idena for under Mongo division. And it fall for that side. So for as well I talk under Mongo division. So now the small so for that we be near people them for that side. So for Kombe. They did hear than just now. For Sika Palava Trump breeze and rain we it pass for that side. Tori for this side, we never finish. What we throw number, we talk this palava mash, will be happen for Grand Anga. Grand Anga na some one of the quarter them inside Douala form for side for Bonaberry. Population for Grand Anga, as well as the sea and say for that side. They be come out them plenty, na them plenty where they come out. Every day na Wednesday, this population they vex, they hear say they go can chakara them small time. They say no, Fare, we go the work as small so that people they go the read message way in the right hand for on top that blackboard them. We go work as small so that people then say they fit take time read wait the people that they work on top their board them. First thing when they talk on top this palava on the people them waiting there for before this palava way they so these people they distract they only hear say small time they go can't chakara them. Now the thing that will make all population for Granga a come out a start for talk. Chapter 1, they talk say no for my two. Yes, they say no for my two inside Grand Anga. Now for Sika waiting. Now the company where the talk say they go want chakara them. Waiting be the next message where it dey for before inside this palava for people there. They make mash for Grand Anga calling people them. Another message where they be carry and come up for roads. Now say waiting. Or we go join read them for we own place. They talk say waiting. We no want and say make people the way they no get something they can't commode them for their life. It means say you way you no get authorized where it is so you don't already get them make them no can commode them for terrain because all them they don't buy their land and they don't get their land certificate. So may no man you no commode them on top their land. So for on top that palava they talk say no way say whether na social way they want can build them for that side they no want them for Grand Anga. Now another Tron talk that way they put them for before to on top that board. Now so too will also continue for waka. Will be take time for read all the authority the way they put the right arm. Wait way make the way they come up for outside for Grand Anga. A quarter for inside Douala form. Another one where they also talk inside the palava. Now say waiting. No, say they no want and say make they come chakara their house them for inside Grand Anga. They say that kind of thing. They no want time at all. That Tonton French where they talk now chapter for chakara where they talk. They no want time inside Grand Anga. Sabi say the people they say they be there na bilingual people them. It means say you get Emmanuel Macron people them and other people them for inside the palava. Sabi say this story so way the past these people them they vex now for Sika say waiting they hear say small time they go can chakara and na the palava for low cost housing where the one can build where it is so it make this population it come out for outside. This papa this one will happen is surprise plenty of them. Make we hear wait to wait some man says a talk after we this they come out for roads. There be the talk for Chief Robert Mukube.
We don't stay for the quarter for so long. When I look my age, I dey 59 years old. When me a day, and my papa be the work for chemin de fer, for railway. They give them portion for around the railway for bill. Behind the railway, no house, no building. Only matanda it be there. Sote for Mabanda. Bon, people they start come one by one. Even the head of the quarter, the chef de quartier. It become after, it pass only inside mangrove, so before it reach a house. So today, they say my they come for some project where we not even understand what the project mean. But with the talk with the population of Granga, with the talk say we refuse, we say no to the project, and people don't buy their project with money, and let people they get receipts for the project. So the nothing just can't tell we say the one come bill with we will not even understand.
Yes, and that people the way they come out, we will continue this chapter. We no left for halfway. Sabi say this palava so the talk na palava for house. If you see I'm fine, no be na say they get for come chakara the whole grand angam. According to what we will try for understand, if they get for chakara the whole the place, now it means say plenty population says they go hear about inside this palava. Just for sabi say grand anga na big quarter for inside the Bonaberry, and this palava so it don't surprise when they say how they go manage chakara house them for inside grand anga. Now we one time so con the people them we take style as so we show na so na grand anga says the show we enter for inside council hall for Douala 4 for that side. The Ndongame way consign this palava for people there for Grangam. It be the happen. And Oga Dio says it be the now they plan that for Grangam and plan way they so they get for Chakara House. Dio for Douala 4 and assistant mayor or they be the and even people then say way it they so they consign for the company. This one na palava for restructure the place. It means say they get for can't change where the place it dey. Even people then for company they get for Chakara they did them. And the talk say na for Sika waiting they want make na low cost house them for that side. Now for Sika wide that way they so this population they hear the story one time. Now so to they come out, they come say they so may they come see where they happen. So Ndongamen it be happen for inside a DO or inside Douala Council Hall, and it be then a chapter for people them for Sabi they kind of walk way it happen. No be na palava say they one can chakara the whole grand angam according to Toriwe enter we here. If they get for chakara na the whole grand angam, now it means say plenty population they go where they no even get place for shidon. So now some particular section where they be already talk with the people them according to what we mayor go the talk for we. He said they be don't do the work. Plenty time they don't study the place and they don't talk with the population. Them say they don't understand why where the population it come out for talk say they don't hear say they want chakara they hold the place where una the see am. Make we hear what way assistant mayor for that side so for Douala form he talk. Palava this commodity way it be happen.
Tell them, my brother them, say them they say no be that member Kumba. Thing we take play from Kumba. It be na say it be na land title for Maxi, and people them be take them. She don't for day. That one a different thing. Time when Maxi be one time, government become broke and give them for them. This one now we population. If we get population, we talk say they break them, they go, who go sit down, vote we. If it be now so, we go manage now waiting. We go manage now the population no. So you go manage population where man one come for your office, he must carry boats, come for office, begin to calculate how you go enter. So you better say make them know say they want to ameliorate their condition for living. Make them live for better condition. They want to say, make people then come over road. That risk where they take them for cash, don't they turn back, begin to sell. Where if accident come out, they go bad plenty. We will find a place where they will enter comfortably. She do business, come for house, and they tell them, my brother.
Yes, and just for Sabise Pa Mayor, one of the Ibina assistant mayor for inside Douala form, we no be actually finished with you, we no be levy may go. We try for Axie, the work where they happen, how they be don't continue for the ground, they be don't meet all the people then talk, or they no be don't meet all with them. He try for answer we, and he add another team for the talk. Make we hear ye.
The ignorance, the kill man.
This palava.
The ignorance, the kill man. The ignorance, the kill. This project where a one fix Granga may look like modern town because this place not town, not the economic capital where some kind building them they no go find for be again for day. For this modern time. So they want for restructure, for renew, for give a facelift for that quarter. For give facelift, for renew. When you do restructure, no, the means say you go break all. Eh? If you want to restructure this house, you look place where you know be bill and fine. No be so you move that one, bill and put them back for the way where you want them. They know the talk say they will come broke all, then they will come broke all ground. No. Study where we don't do them concerning ground. We don't do them together with that same population. Think where they talk with them, it no go change. It no go change from where they would be the talk because now because with the exchange, that study group with the exchange with.
Yes, and just so Sabi say people themselves for that side, I hope, and they will continue for him. We go take on and also enter for inside Douala 5, now one of the biggest subdivision inside Douala. But people them for Douala 5, they get problem there with the dirty they for plenty of the quarter them. They get around 54 quarter them for inside Douala 5. On top palava for dirty way full up for all side for Douala 5. We get the kind of water the way they don't turn up for plenty places them where people they know the fit for common time, and most of the time Sabi say they get keep clean campaign where they ever happen for different quarter them inside this 54 quarter them where they be under Douala 5. As I talk Douala 5 he big plenty. Now for Sika why that way Oga Mayor Sesep for inside Douala 5 they call it Oga Gustav Ebanda Sesep. He don't come out, he meet up all quarter head them inside the 54 quarter them where they dey for that side. Now for them for take this wheelbarrow, shovel and even digger for see as way them say they go dey take clean their own place before even if council get for put him up, he go put him up for inside. So he dey na campaign Oga Gustavo Banda, he don't promise say go do am for all 54 quarters them where they dey for inside Douala 5 for say make they clean their own place. No na say they go wait all time say na ngomna he get for can do am. Then say for inside the different quarter them they get for clean their work, clean their quarter them. So now why that they meet up with the chief them for each of the quarter them for say make they give them that thing where they go use them clean all their place them, or even council get for do something it go only come support. Now for side way population say it don't end. We take un announce so we enter for Nkolmitak. Now for inside Douala 2, Dawani Dame. We this also talk for Sika Palava for this poll the way they don't fall for that side. The population fear be there for their mind plenty. As well you see them for that side. Fear be there for their mind. After heavy rainway before, yesterday for night, for Wednesday night, their population, they fear for Sika the Trump breeze. Plus waterway through palava pour them and cable them for current where it dey for ground. Now the thing that way the worry population from Kolmitak all pour them where they don't also take the sleep for ground. On top that one, we get even rope them for light current where the pass for ground, Okada the pass, motor the pass, even school picking necessary the pass. Now this kind of condition so where you don't make them people them from Kolmitak they beg just now. Say make company where the local light, it try for can look the kind of condition where they dey inside and make them to the try for see as where they go come out this pole them way they so they don't fall plus current where they for ground. As I talk, the most important thing that people them live and people they work for years, small picking them in particular, them say they work for the same roads where pole it don't fall for down, current it dey for ground. See as where the picking it the waka if mistake the picking match that place where current dey plus water. Now different story will go here and just now. So now just the thing that where population from Kolmitak they did try for back and they did talk say make company where the local light. Make them try for take work serious. Make they can come on the pole before they go talk say if I be no, if I for sabi we for don't come out and since way person it go don't surely sleep straight. So they the back make they can come on that pole, stand up the pole for population for the pass fine for that side so for Nkolmitak. We go take una now so open chapter for Norway Southwest. We go show na photo na the trunk talk that. We Prime Minister Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute, he don't carry am go for Bamendam. Na palava say wetin sideway peace e dey talk he must to go for before. Now the Trump talk that way Oga Prime Minister he don't carry am go for Bamendam, and the one he concern people them for Norwest and Southwest we palava dey for this. So sabi say Prime Minister he dey for inside Bamenda since this morning time, and they try for talk say this arrangement na for talk say make peace. E dey na one of the trunk talk that wey Prime Minister Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute he don't carry and go for Bamendam for say make things them they change. We take una now so go for that side so for Tuba na so for inside Bamenda for talk on top this palaver. Today don't make 1 year we work people them for council, for Tuba council. They never show their hate at all. This afternoon we'll land for Tuba council. We see am say all place a quiet. People there they sabi Tuba council fine. Sabi say na Bambui na SSB be the headquarter. Council do them they don't be locked all the one they so. Now for sika di palava they already happen. Sabi say Tuba council it look out Bambui, it look out even Babanki, small Babanki and Funge village. No workman in no day for inside that council now so for 1 year according to Tori enter for we EM. All man it don't run enter for Sosongo for sika this palava where it happen for Norwest West. No man it never remain for council and even some council people them Congo will be enter with ES on time. If it talks a council put there they one can clean the place. They can kidnap them even as we did so they don't let them. But council for Tuba it don't just be quiet. No man no day. Grass it don't grow for all corner for sika say person it no day for chapier. All the one they so now so for sika this palava way the pass for inside Norwest West. Who side the council go to get money now for chop? Now question that. Sabi say council, it be depend. Now the small binet where you go get them from places like Bambui, Babanki, small Babanki, and even Funge village where they dey under Tuba council for that side for Mezam. So big trouble it dey for that side. As we all council work people them, they don't come out. Last story, we go remain for inside Norwest, Ngi, subdivision of they will go land. Now with the amateur image, we'll talk this one. Young boy them, they don't disappear for inside the village. Etiwi village, now that it for under Ngi subdivision for south for Norwest. Now oh mommy them and papa them just now they did try for open their roads. All young boy them, they don't run come up for inside that village. Now for sika waiting, this palava way this also happen inside Norwest and Southwest na no make am. You know if you see young boy them, now only papa them mommy there they don't follow. Now then CSF just now they open their own road for sika say young boy themselves, plenty of them they don't run come out. Now only papa them, woman them and other people there they for them picking them CSF the young one them. He hard before you see them. Now mommy them just now they don't decide for open their road for that side so for Etwi village now for Ngi subdivision for inside Norwest. Now so we see Tori for this afternoon. We be promised una say we go take una enter for a condo titi now for that side so for Southwest for see show na live. But today we don't keep that one. We go count them tomorrow for some time. We go talk all corners. But Sabi say live a trunk for people them for a condo titi side for Southwest. Newspaper they get their own chapter for talk for we. Make we see where Eden newspaper way there for outside this afternoon. It talk for we. Inside the Eden newspaper, they tell we like Nazareth, Boca people themselves, they don't get place where the fish done. Prayer for Papa God. Sabi say na Bishop Nkeya sesep ibidede for open the new church for people them for that side so for inside Boka where it dey for under Nguti. So for inside Eden newspaper they tell we say Nkunkuma for the first time she don't so take 230 days them inside country where he never shake. Mosonge own commission then say they don't deny, say they never ever talk, say they go stop Cameroon people them for no use Anglophone and Francophone for their mob. Other to read them, if you read them, inside Eden newspaper and even Wakam, we head girl for United Nations Human Rights Commission, Imekam, inside we country. We take una see where the Scoop newspaper says it get them for we this afternoon. Inside the Scoop newspaper way there for outside. Strong number for them. It consign na di palava for Asia when Kunkuma Igiam. According to the Scoop newspaper, they talk say even as we plenty political people them, they dey from Ngata for Kondengi side. President, we own Kunkuma, he don't talk say now so. Now for forgive and forget for same country, he go for before. Inside the Scoop, they tell we say chapter for Norwest West. It don't make they go for before for inside Kumba City Council. Now talk that when governor delegate says it talk so for the Scoop newspaper, you go read Tori where it consign even 50 and 96 amber boy them according to where the Scoop talk where they don't left shake a shoot where it is so now disarmament commission it talk other Tori the day for inside the Scoop newspaper where you fit for read them. Evening newspaper we enter for inside the post weekend we na the last newspaper we look inside this afternoon. Inside the post weekend they tell we Belinga Ebutu, former right hand man from Kunkuma, he don't sleep straight. Now for Switzerland where this watching it pass. You will read story where concern Belinga Ebutu better inside the post weekend. So for inside the post weekend they tell we just now, chief them for Southwest, they don't divide. On top this talk with governor, it be talking for them, Palava for March for 20th May. Inside the post weekend you go read Tori where it concern even Professor Ajegam, where he don't talk on top Palava Musonge Commission, where he dey so they talk, say make people them, they no use francophone and anglophone. Professor Sesep Ajagam, he don't write back for Musonge a commission. Plenty to read them inside the post weekend where he dey for outside. Now, so we see country for chapter for Tori. We get case for people that way they don't lose. We go start with this boy where they call his name Rike Search, calling people them. Now boy we picking we get 11 years. Rike Search now picking we get 11 years, and they try for tell we according to book where they for we before. Rike Search he come up for their house for Tuesday. Number 7 day for inside this moon around 4 o'clock. If you get that photo, I saw the talk, Farrell. This speaking where they call it say Rike Sesh, where he don't lose, and the picking gets 11 years, and the tell we say come up for their family house from Gonswa Kam Anana. He don't stay. Now number 7 day for inside this moon, where this speaking he lost. Okay, we go take una go for different photo different case for this afternoon. Now this other one way it is so that they call in Banega Magdalene na mami for Oga Ashil Banaga, where the tell we say don't lose. Maybe if you get that photo for them, that woman Banaga Magdalene, where the talk say it lost for number 7 day for inside this very moon. That one to know they find. We go surely come back for these two announce them when we turn back tomorrow for inside that Tori house. Calling people them. One say big thank you for all now make Tori for happen fine. Thank you plenty Farebunya, Ledu and even Malis. Oman, he join hand for Siseme Tori waka fine. Also talk tomorrow, Tori day, man no shake. Una hold am tight for outside.